Not so pale?
Just a tiny bit. They say I was pale, but like as I was sitting, okay, this was my first time,
Yeah,
so I was nervous. There's
yeah.
no doubt that I was nervous. I don't know what to expect, so I was,
Absolutely.
I
It's
was
a big,
nervous and a little
big needle.
tense. Well, it's not the needle. It wasn't. It's not the needle part. It's
Just
not
the
the any of
unknown.
it. Yeah, like I don't. I work myself up on some weird things, Jill. We'll have to talk about
Interesting.
that with a
Yeah,
beer
I didn't know
someday.
that
But
about you.
anyway, so I get really sweaty regardless, like, and I was so diuretic. And Mandy was so nice. She's standing by me when they did the pit, she doesn't know, and she's
Yep.
standing by me when they did the pinprick. And I was like, no, I was. And she was so great. And she looks down at the blood. She's like, wow, you're really draining quickly. And I was
Oh,
like,
that's not helping.
oh, that's
Maybe
good
I
to
don't have
know.
enough.
Yeah, is that, she's like,
Yeah.
it's just pouring out. I'm like,
Yep.
great. Is that a
I
good
know.
thing? I don't know. So
Yeah.
yeah, the feeling was sort of like a rush feeling, like
Yeah.
I think just there were just so many things at play.
A
But
lot of
yeah, I
things going
was.
on.
But you were saying that you get really sweaty. Some people get really hot in this.
Yeah,
Somebody was
that's
telling
why
me that.
yeah, no, that's kind of one of the indications that people are sort of having a reaction. That's why the room is freezing. So if you don't really get hot, it's really cold in there, like for me. But that just to go back to, that was Mandy's, I think what, the third time she's done that. Worked with the Red Cross to do a blood drive, and it was really great. I think she said we had about 45 people. And so fun to see other city staff in there. It's a city staff that I never even connect with, having a little snack with somebody from planning, and even that part, and some older adults too that I don't usually see that come to the center, and I'm kind of tucked back in my office. So the whole thing was fun.
Yeah, you're right too. There was sort of a reassurance thing in there too. Like it's nice to see your coworkers there. Like they're looking over. They all knew because I was like, "Yeah, it's my first time. It's my first time. Don't even tell me everything." And they were all like, "Jeremy, you."
You're
But
good.
yeah, I think the staff from Red Cross was awesome too. The staff that were there yesterday were made it just a lot
Yep.
more easy. Like I told them, like it's my first time. Like you're gonna do fine, hun, and
Yeah.
just kept going. Like they didn't even blink. Like yeah,
Right.
this is easy. Don't even.
There we go.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, glad he did it, and
Yep.
I'm glad to see everybody that showed up out there. And I heard
Yeah.
some stories of people that just don't miss a beat in donating. So thank you to everybody
Exactly.
who's doing it. I
Yeah.
said we got a lot of blood that our family's got to give back. So I've got some work to do in the veins here,
There we go.
but you should do it, and
Yeah.
commend everybody who's done it for all these years. It's amazing, and you were there too, and you donated as well.
Yep.
So don't just pick on me. You were
No,
awesome.
I'm a rock star. I got really good veins. They always tell me, and my blood goes out real fast. Um, and I think I have more of the universal blood donor too.
Oh,
So I get
gotcha.
calls, but yeah, I've been donating for many years. So
I
yep.
gotta. Did they give you a report? I gotta find out. I don't think I know my blood type. I
Oh,
hate to say that out
I
loud,
got
but
a nice card, a Red Cross card now, so I can just flip my
ooh,
card when I come in, and it's got all my stuff. And yeah,
man,
you might
well,
have to give a few more pints before you move up to that level.
get in the pint club. I'm in
Yeah.
the wrong pint club. We'll just leave
Yeah,
it at
you are in
that.
the wrong thing club.
All right. Well, on other news front,
We had a time.
we've got time for a few pints here of talking about boost your brain and memory event.
I
Well,
know.
this is full. You're saying that registration has been amazing.
Right. So I think we put it out last month and it filled up like nobody's business. And now it's full with the wait list. So hopefully we can get another class going. This is an area we really need to increase programming. It's people have a lot of interest in this, a lot of concern about, memory loss. And so this just really supports that people want more boost your brain type programs. So excited to offer this, and hopefully we can plug another one in this year.
We've seen and we've talked about it many times on the show, and have had many. You guys have had many speakers come through that
Mhm.
there are memory issues that are gonna happen. We've got other things that are happening out there that we gotta make awareness to it, as much as Alzheimer's, as much as diabetes, as much as
Right.
we talk about all these different things, and I feel like you guys are always on the forefront of these things that are coming, these new topics,
Well, we're
bringing in connecting
trying.
people.
There's so much more awareness about preventative and, how it can at least maybe delay the onset of some, memory issues. And there is normal memory loss as well. And there's a lot of reasons that people, suffer from memory issues. And sometimes it's as simple as depression or isolation. And, so there's all these things that kind of go into it. So yeah, for sure. Hopefully folks keep watching. We'll try to do more around brain and memory and that sort of thing. So yeah. And speaking of that, I'm just going to roll into this because I sometimes don't take the time to read the newsletter as much as I should too and get all the scoop. But we've got the UW Med students coming at the end of the month on the 24th. And it's kind of follows along that line about how important reading is, reading anything and just, stimulating your brain and your mind and that kind of stuff. And we've had this really nice partnership with UW Public Health for a couple years now, where second or third year med students come in and they kind of choose a topic of their choice that they're interested in. And so they're going to do a program about, how important it is to read. And they're inviting people to bring your favorite book or bring a book to exchange. And they're going to have a discussion. So August 24th. 10:30.
Yeah, don't you think, I think of technology the way it is now, that we read probably more than we ever did. It just because you don't pick up a book and don't pick up, downloading a book on your device or whatever, doesn't mean that you don't get out there and read more. I'd love to see some
reading
statistics
Twitter and
just on
Facebook,
that.
does that count? Because that's kind of yucky, but I spend too much time on that.
Well, you just know more of the slang and the emojis and the.
Yeah.
So when you go to read your book, you're like, wait, what is this? You have to get a dictionary? What is a dictionary? Yeah. Either way, this is awesome to have that as well. And then if you want to get active, you got the Ballroom Basics, which helps on a lot of different things.
Yeah, that's coming. And that's always such a big hit and very excited to bring that back. And it does help your balance. And balance is really important. We have a no falls class too coming up in September. So both of these are in September. The Ballroom Basics for Balance is in the evening, and we've always had really great attendance. So I think that's coming up on the 7th of September. So check out that newsletter and sign up now. You don't need a partner. And again, really popular class and a lot of fun. So yeah.
Yeah, we don't want any falls anywhere. Just because you get older doesn't mean falls should happen. Like, take that away. That is not a realistic thing to believe in. One thing that you could believe in, though, is they're doing some education on diabetes. You still got your diabetic class coming up as well.
And so that went over really, really well. And it's for folks that do have diabetes and just good ways to manage that. And that's through a partnership with Hometown Pharmacy. And we just got done with one and it was super well received. And so we already got another one on the books. Pharmacist Matt Hubert. And so, yeah, sign up today because that starts September 7th and time is just going by so fast.
Well, speaking of which, this interview's time's going by really fast, but
sure,
I want to sneak it in here because we didn't put it on our list, but it's so important. You broke ground.
Yeah.
You broke ground on this patio or something,
holy moly,
like a week ago or something like that.
I still have this.
How's the patio looking?
It's looking good. They've got the retaining wall bricks or whatever they are out there, big chunks of rock. They're gotten the gravel down. I don't know how construction rolls, but anyway, they're moving every single day, moving some dirt and preparing the base. And so I talked to the guy yesterday from Greener Valley who's heading it up, and he thinks we will be right on time to be done by the end of August. The only glitch is that the shade structure might not be here in time. So we will have, he said, for sure the patio will be done, the pavers in, the landscaping, all that stuff. We were hoping to have the shade structure, but we will see. It looks like there's a little delay, but you know what? If that's the worst of it, I'll take it.
Yeah, well, I'll just bring a tarp down for you. We'll just hang a tarp in the meantime, right?
It's fine.
We can figure something out, right?
Just freeze
Temporary
out there.
solution.
Yeah. So anyway,
yeah, exactly. Well, we'll be sitting out there, with hot cocoa in the wintertime this year. With my Maybe I need to donate in the wintertime outside so I don't get so hot. Yeah. Okay. Jill. All right, Jill, thank you so much for joining us. So people want to stay up, you can pick up a newsletter, follow you on social media. Just
drop in. Just come in. We love meeting people.
I love coming down there, and I will bring my pint glass with me so I can get a glass of water.
I would welcome that.
All right, perfect, Jill. Thank you so much. Nice seeing you, and we'll see you on the patio next month.
Awesome. Thank you.